Yeah, what's up? Welcome to another Horizon Burning Shores stream and archive, and I will be recording episodes with this today. Probably not that many of them left, but we're going to go ahead and jump right on into it. And here we go. So the other day, we got pretty far into this. I wanted to do... Ooh, hello. What the heck?
Stick together, Aloy!
Oh my gosh. What? Don't go in that hole, y'all. All right, well, it looks like we're going to have to fast travel. Let's just do it. I can't fast travel at this time? Okay, let's reload the game then. How do I do that? Load game. That one right there, I think. All right. So, that kind of sucked. Just a reminder, don't jump in the hole that is right here at the base of this thing again. So we've got to get back up here. Might not have been such a good idea. I thought we could go up that way. Okay. Sorry, I had to check something. Somebody had said something. Well, if we're going to get back up there, it looks like we need to go about right there, and we should be able to do this. Apparently, I picked the wrong place to come to because I'm kind of locked out. I might not should have done it this way.
Not seeing a clear route to you.
Wow, really? I really thought that that would have been what we needed to do, but that kind of sucks. We're going to have to go all the way back over here and then make our way back up here, it looks like. So there's got to be a way to do this. And if you look, there's actually something over there. I had to leave the other day in a hurry. So I didn't really have much of a choice. Huh. All right. Not what I want it to do, but what it's fine. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Here we go. All right. We're back. That's how you do it. We need to mark that we need to go back up in here. So right there is where we were at. So anyway, the other day,
Can we find another way?
I had to finish this up to where I had to save it and go because my aunt was raising Cain about it. She's like, we got to go, come on. and she was hungry. I was hungry too, but she kept on messaging me, and I could tell she had that little tapping foot attitude. If y'all ever seen somebody get annoyed and tap their foot, you know what I mean. And that's how I perceived the way she was acting. So I'm going to get in here.
We're coming for you, Kina.
All right. I think that we're good. See what this says.
Time is running short. I need to get off planet with as big a head start as possible. If I don't find a favorite soon...
I'm sorry, Walter. I guess I'm just a bit out of sorts.
It's only natural to be nervous, darling. Do you need some time?
No. I can do it.
All right, then. And just relax. Take a moment. And when you're ready, give it to me again.
How could I not come back? Being with you feels like belonging. It feels like home.
All right, thanks for that. Let's give Kina a try, shall we?
How could I not come back? Being with you feels like belonging. It feels like home.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you. You are really something, aren't you? See, you remind me very much of someone that I once knew. Yet with a beauty all your own.
Honestly, it's just inspiring to be standing here in front of you.
You are the one who's inspiring, my dear.
Seika.
Would you mind terribly if we did that one more? Oh.
Seika!
Get away from her.
Now I see. The Ginger Avenger has finally caught up with me. Nova, how did the riffraff get past you? Nova?
Nova's gone. She couldn't stand another minute with you, and I can see why. I thought the other Zeniths were disgusting. But you really are something, aren't you?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am different than the others. Yes! Among other things, I have dug up a way to crush you like an insect. Oh, what a shame. Could have been my rising star.
Here we go, baby! Woo!
My Zenith weapon give me the upper hand here.
I need to see what he... Okay, fire. Okay.
No machine's hurting my sister!
Where did it go? I don't... Oh, I picked the wrong one, didn't I?
Please, make it stop! Give it a taste of its own firepower!
Oh, man. Go with this.
Stay where you are, Kina!
Mine!
What the heck? Why did it? Okay.
Is she okay?
I think she needs some time to understand what happened. But she does know where more of our people are, and one of the boats they came in is docked nearby. We'll gather who we can and head back to the settlement.
Okay. But then I need you to meet me near Laundra's bunker. He said he had a way to crush us like a bug, and I don't think he was talking about that slaughter spine. He's working on something big. Really big.
I'll be there. I promise. It's the least I could do after you.
Hey. We found her together. Good for you, Seika. Well,
Run it,
since
Laundra.
Nova shut off the Zenith defense system, I can fly out of here. Getting around on the skiff should be safe again, too. I've got to go after Laundra one last time. It's okay. It's over.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. I have to go check on my aunt. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right. Every time that I tried to pick up one of them things, I could not. Go with that. Need to... That. All right.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
Just want to see. Okay. Just wanted to see. It is an apex as well. All right. I don't know if we're missing something or what's going on. Meet Seika near Laundra's bunker. Where is that at? Up here? Why have we got to go all the way up there? What the heck, man? The armory. We've already done... Oh, the volcano. Okay. Oh, I know what's about to happen. Okay. Okay. So at the end of this, I'm going to go out. I'm going to fill up everything I have. Okay. There's a... All right, hold on 1 second. I got to pause it for a second and do something. I have to bring up my Elgato capture. All right, there we go. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry. I had to bring up my Elgato capture because it kept going in and out, and then I had forgotten that I had rebooted my computer, so... Alright, sorry, I had to reset my capture device so that I could continue on. All it takes is, with the way I've got it now, all it takes is just picking it up, or opening it up, basically. What the heck? Still moving around. Huh. I want to see something. Why can I not jump? Alright, so we got those. So what I want to do is pick up one of these. Alright, I didn't actually mean to do that, but I was going to do one of those. I have found that if you break those things, you sometimes...
How did you even find me?
You sometimes are able to find extra stuff. So... if I hadn't done that, I'd have never found that, even though that was already there where I could find it, but... There's another one. And I guess the slaughter spine came in through there. So I'm just going to go ahead and call my water wing. Mount the water wing. Let's go. Okay, I do have to change my audio so I can hear that a little bit better. There we go. So I am going to do cleanup as well. If y'all do want me to do that on stream, let me know. I doubt that I'll record the HD episodes of it, but we'll see. What I wanted to do, there is a quest. It's a job that I set up. And I need to get to a bench so I can find what I'm looking for right quick. So we done that. There is a it's red wings right there. There's a bench right here. I want to go over that and see what that is. This is so cool. I still have levels to go as well.
Those shops. Maybe there's another figurine inside.
Oh God, what was that?
This says a figurine was stolen. Looks like it had a tracking device. And its last known location was an underground parking garage. Huh.
Underground parking garage. Oh. Pangea figurine. Okay. So there's something over here that I don't exactly know what it was. I've seen 2 or 3 things.
Fire won't help here.
Okay. Plasma. For what's coming up, I do know what it's supposed to be doing. And for what's coming up, I would say that it's probably for the best that we get all of the ammo that we can. And all of the weapons that we can. Because I think this is going to be hard. I've heard that everything else in the DLC is easy. And the boss fight is extremely over-the-top difficult. You know what? Those things gave me quite a bit of experience. When you slide past the base. What is that?
to me, sorry!
That was fun. All right, we need to go to that. So, in my opinion, the Water Wing is not as fast as the Sun Wing at flying, but the Sun Wing is also a tad bit slower than it was, which I don't really understand. So all right, we're gonna quick save. We're going to go in here and make all of our ammo that we can. First, I need to figure out what it is. There's one of the weapons I need it to upgrade. Something that I was actually using. Well, Lamberjaw. Oh my gosh, I hate them things. I don't know what it is. There's one of them that I really wanted to upgrade, and I don't know what it is. So let's go ahead and take what we need to. Those are fine as is. That I'll go on and upgrade. That's fine. All right. I guess we're good then. Let's. Well, I'll tell you what. I probably got enough to make it all anyway. Let's go in and let's just ammo craft everything, even if it's just one. I want to get them done. Because I want to have as much of this stuff as I can. Plasma canister harpoon? I don't know what that is. Alright. So that should be everything that I need. Oh, a pouch upgrade. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? I got a pouch upgrade? Okay, we got that then. Man, okay. Traps. Oh, wow. What? Why do I have so few traps? Okay. I don't know what I'm missing, but okay. There we go. We got something now, so let's go ahead and save this. and manual save it here because I think that this is going to be probably the end of the DLC as well. And like I said, I know what we're supposed to be fighting, so like I said, I'll go back and do the figurines and stuff like that. I'm not sure what all we will need to do, but let's go here. Okay, we'll do it here. Quick save here. There's Clamberjaws over here now. What? Why in the world are there Clamberjaws over here now? Whoa. I know I didn't kill that, so why is that over here? God, I hate these things. So why are there Clamberjaws instead of Bile Guts here now? It doesn't make any sense. Okay.
Okay, when Sega gets here, we'll have to find a way to get to Londra.
So I know what's coming, but
Here.
I'm guessing your sister...
I'm not looking forward to it.
Okay?
She's with the Admiral's Guard now, helping the last of our people out of Londra's Park. Gives her something to focus on instead of brooding over what happened.
I hope it helps.
So what do you say we put an end to all this?
Yeah, it's time. Let's get going.
Okay, so Londra's probably in his bunker, right? We'll have to get back in there.
Yeah, I don't think Londra's in the bunker. Back at the park, he said he's gonna crush us like bugs. Pretty sure he's gonna use that. But he doesn't have a reactivation signal to reboot its systems. He needs a more direct connection.
You think he's actually inside that thing?
It's his only option. We need to find a way to stop it from powering up. there. It looks like it's hooked up to some kind of cooling system. If we find a way to disrupt it, it might cause the Horus to overheat.
That might be tricky.
Oh no!
More machines brought back from the dead?
I don't think so. Landra must have used the Horus to make them. We better hurry. Come on. Time to get to that cooling system.
I'm with you all the way.
Well, get out of my way!
We can climb down here.
A corruptor. Okay, tag that guy. There's another one right there. They're weak to fire. We're gonna go with that.
A swift end. We can get up that way.
Corruptor's blocking the way up. We'll have to deal with it.
Ready.
I've already dealt with it.
Aloy, is that you scurrying around down there? So good of you to make it to our grand finale.
So there's that. Knew there was something else. Where are we trying to go? That way? Okay, I got you.
There we go! Now, where are you hiding, Aloy?
We'll have to avoid that thing to get to the cooling system.
Too scared to come out?
Those ruins can give us cover. Stay close. I don't think he can see us if we stick to cover.
Hope you're right.
I'm going to find you. Hiding among the weeds. Our leading lady.
Still in one piece!
Impressive. Let's see how long you last.
I gotta get through that fire gleam.
I think he's lost us for now.
Now what do we have here?
Okay.
Okay, I think we're in the clear for now.
What are we gonna do if he wakes the whole machine up?
It's ancient and slow. We're small and fast. We've got a chance. Up here.
Where'd you crawl away to?
Here we go again. More corruptors ahead.
Aloy, come out, come out. Like a needle in a haystack. Oh, have you people invented those yet?
Uh-oh.
Well, I'll tear this place apart to find you. You can't hide forever.
I've got to figure out his movements so that I can loot.
It's only a matter of time, Aloy. After everything, you hide now?
I want to go up that direction.
Where are you?
Might be able to get by under the ruin if we time it right.
I know you're down there.
Reminds me of the Joker.
I'll find you eventually. Come on, show yourself.
I'm not going to loot them all because I don't think it's the best thing. I will end up dying.
Very well.
Where are we trying to go to?
Aloy, are you frightened? Come out, come out.
Whoa! Another arm's up and running! Come on, we better hurry.
So where are we trying to get to?
Let's keep moving. Cooling system's further up the hill.
If any more parts of that thing wake up, we're in big trouble.
Then let's keep moving. We'll have to hug the cliff to get by.
I hear Brimshine.
Nowhere to go but up.
This makes no sense because
Where are you?
I was literally right here
Hard to pay
before.
attention here.
A distraction might help. Or we could charge through.
Oh, you're afraid. I see.
There's not a lot of space to maneuver.
None the wiser.
More fire gleam.
What are you up to down there?
Now's our chance.
I'm coming to get you.
The cooling system should be just ahead.
Oh gosh.
Make a move, Aloy.
Much here.
Come on.
Corruptors have overridden some machines. Gotta take them out.
Gotta take him out.
You're wasting my time.
None the wiser.
A fly in the ointment, soon to be forgotten.
Okay. Now to deal with the cooling system.
Lumberjaws are usually not that easy to kill. That was just a fluke.
Let's see if we can overheat the Horus with this thing.
There's gotta be a way to stop its
What are you
cooling.
up to?
Maybe my focus can help. Some kind of heat sink. It might be a way to shut down the cooling. Seika, want to do the honors?
You got it.
What do we have here?
There we go. I'll get the other one for you. Yes!
Alert. Temperature critical.
It's working!
Uh-oh.
Emergency heat sinks engaged.
Uh-oh.
Thought you had me, ladies? Think again. Ah, shit.
It's still overheating.
He's heading for the bay!
He's gonna use the sea to cool the Horus down.
Legacy's light. How are we supposed to stop that? There.
On its underside. We gotta go after its heat sinks. You keep Laundra distracted from the air. I'll attack from below.
Wait! You want me to fly this thing?
You're a quick learner.
Well, it's you and me now, buddy.
Oh, crap! Oh my goodness!
Gotta intercept the Horus, then go after its heatsink.
This flying thing's not bad. Whoa!
You're, doing great. We can't let it reach open water. Seika, I need you to keep the Horus on the beach.
On it! I'll be the bait!
Oh gosh!
Well now, seems we have an insect scuttling around down there.
Surprise.
All right.
Yikes! Almost took a hit!
Quit pestering me!
Okay, time to hit that heatsink.
You picked the wrong fight.
You're nothing but a walking scrap heap! Uh-oh! Fly, buddy, fly!
Do you think that's gonna
Gotta
get
duck under
somewhere?
it! Bet it can't keep up!
Annoying little gnat. Oh, it's sad watching you try so hard.
Yes! It's stuck!
Good work.
Now it's my turn.
Look out, Aloy! The Metal Devil's charging up for something! Run, Aloy!
Missed. What a shame.
I'm not going down that easy.
Why don't you have something to keep you company?
Launch sending more cropters!
I'll handle it. Seika, keep Laundra busy while I deal with the machines.
Shouldn't be hard to get his attention.
A titan against
Come on, you big
an
rat!
insect.
Come and get me!
Get back here!
Diving!
I broke it off. Last one's down. Now I can focus on the Horus's heat sinks.
Whew. Dodging's not easy on this thing.
Time to shoot you down!
I'm looking for any kind of health solutions.
You're in way over your head.
Ha! Missed me!
I'll make it toast to your death.
Flood those wings faster!
All right. Let's go for that one and let's find what we're looking
Aloy,
for.
I see another heat sink on the flank, but it's under some kind of cover.
Let me scan it.
I've got to dive. No rockets catching us.
Aerial
This
maneuvers
one's got a
won't
cover on
save
it.
you.
Spear might break it. I gotta get up there. Climb one of the legs.
Oh my gosh.
I will succeed where all others have failed.
Oh my gosh.
Can't swat me out of the sky.
Scaling a horse on the move. Right. Easy.
It's being the bait. Come on, buddy. Fly straight. Keep going. Almost there. Let's try this maneuver.
Oh, you should be grateful. I'm sparing you. Nemesis is rough.
Ha! Dodged it.
I'll send you
That's
to the
it.
red-headed
Heat sinks
pieces.
exposed.
Time to heat it up. Ah!
Can't catch me.
That's your big plan.
Look out! It's raining fire.
Damn it.
Bet Landra felt that one. Uh-oh. It's charging again, Aloy. Get clear.
Okay.
Nothing? Well, your luck won't last.
All right, find me another one.
Big guy's on the move. Looks like Landra's taking it out into the
Take enough of
water.
them out. Bet we should. He must be heating up in there.
I don't know if I'll be able to keep him distracted.
Just do what you can.
I will finish this boss fight in this video, just to let y'all know.
Did we shut it down?
I think it's cooling itself off. This could be our chance. Stay in the air for now. I'll check it out.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Careful, Aloy. The horse arms are closing in.
I'll be fine, there's loot.
It's you and me now, Aloy. Time to see what you're made of.
Where do you want me?
Stay up there. Keep a lookout.
Okay. I think I see heat sinks on the arms.
Got it.
It's gearing up to attack. Heat sinks
I'll
exposed.
get you yet.
All right.
Below you, Aloy.
Now I know what I'm doing somewhat, so.
Now's your chance.
Where is it?
Good shot.
You think you're winning? Not even close. Let's try something else.
What's he up to now.
Those guns are powering up!
Uh-oh. Hatches on its back are open.
That means incoming!
Crap. Hey, I'm trying to loot.
Resistance!
I am trying to loot. Leave me alone while I try to loot.
I will crush you! Stay still! I'm done playing.
If I can actually
Look out!
lock it on, then I'm good. There, they blow it up.
Another one down!
Your struggle
All right.
means nothing!
Tell yourself whatever you want.
Boom!
Watch the sand!
I will not fall so easily. Stop moving
Move,
around!
Aloy!
So we've still got 2 arms to do.
Take this!
Uh-oh.
I am eternal.
You got it!
Are nothing.
One left.
God damn it!
Watch your mouse.
Good.
I think you've done quite enough. Stop moving around!
Got it.
Look out!
You cannot win. Accept that!
There! The primary heat sink on its chest. Can't let up!
Boom, baby. Ha ha.
Mika! I need a pickup!
Coming in! Launcher's heading for deeper waters. He's not getting away. Go get him. Blowing up that last heat sink might have breached the hull. I gotta get inside and find Londra.
It's coming to a stop! You can catch it!
It's breaking down. Good. Better get in there before Londra makes repairs. A light. It could be coming from inside. Oh, there. A breach. It might be my way in. Okay, I'm in. Now to find Londra.
We are inside a Horus.
Aloy! Londra's bringing the horrors back up to the surface!
I'll climb up and find him. Laundra has to be wired in to control this thing. That makes him vulnerable. He's gotta be near the processing orb at the front.
Catch me if you can!
Oh man, this is wild, man.
Steady. Gotta time my jump up.
Am I trying to get on one of them or what? I gotta get up there. That's what it is.
Okay in there?
Getting there. You?
Laundra took a couple swipes at me, but I outflew him.
Just hold on a little longer.
Oh well, we died. All right. I know what I'm supposed to do now. Sometimes it takes dying once to figure it out. But what we got to do is get around here.
Catch me if you can!
Get up here. And when it comes around, there's going to be a thing we can jump up and jump onto.
You okay in there?
And that takes us around this side.
Laundra took a couple swipes at me, but I outflew him.
Just hold on a little longer.
Which we got to get up right here. And that'll allow us to go here and over and up.
I think this leads toward the front.
That's not what we want it to do, but okay. Okay. Oh man! I know what. Okay, you got. I didn't realize it was on a shut on me. Maybe it'll put me back.
Control this thing. That makes him vulnerable.
No.
He's got to be near the processing orb at the front.
So let's go here and just jump up. Do that.
You okay in there?
All right. This is gonna be
Laundra took a couple swipes at me.
Something
I
that
outflew him.
you got to do in one swipe. You got to be able to do it in one time through.
I think this leads toward the front.
All right.
How to get across the gap?
Oh, nope. Come on, back this way.
Looks like those vents don't stay open for long.
We gotta wait for it. When they open, we gotta go all the way across as fast as we can. And here we go.
Yeah, whatever!
No, what the? Why did she jump? Why did she freaking jump? Oh my god!
Laundra
Oh!
That makes him vulnerable. He's got to be near the processing orb at the front. This big gear should be able to take my weight.
Catch me if you can!
All right.
In there?
I gotta remember what it is to just
Naruto took
drop.
a couple swipes at me.
Let's see.
I outflew him.
Okay, it's square and not circle. Everybody should know that's a game developer
This leads toward the
that
front.
you press circle to drop, not go backwards. It won't let me. Okay, there we go. I know how to do it. I just got to do it. This video might be an hour to 2 hours, just to let y'all know. Seriously, I hate it when they do stuff like this in a game.
Laundra has to be wired in to control this thing. That makes him vulnerable. He's got to be near the processing unit at the front.
Catch me if you can! You okay in there?
Getting there. You?
Laundra took a couple swipes at me. I outflew him.
Just hold on a little longer. This leads toward the front.
All right, I know what I'm doing. Executing is the problem. You got to be on the top one. You cannot go down to the bottom. If you look right there, there's two. There's this one and there's the one below. You cannot go to the one below. It won't work.
Those vents don't stay open for long.
So that means we're going to wait. Once we get over there, we've got to press square to get off. Go fast, fast, fast.
Yeah, whatever!
Made it. Hooked up to the processing port. Destroying it might shut down the horse. I gotta get in there.
Commenting for containment breach in Sector 5A. Well, that node needs to be rerouted.
Uh-oh. Don't like it, fried.
Power lines been busted. Need a workaround. Gotta flush the cylinders again. Replication rate was a total loss. Sealing off anterior conversion chamber.
Aloy! The horse is heading inland towards the coast!
Should do it.
I'm almost to Laundra. Stand by.
Oh, you. How unwelcome.
All right, we need to make these. Make these. And
Where is the orb? I gotta destroy it. Cut its control. It'll take more than that.
Oh, I've got so much more. Listen to that sizzle. What do you think you're doing?
whatever is necessary.
There! A distributor. It could cut the power.
Dead end, Aloy.
There ain't no dead end. There's loot here. There's never a dead end with loot. What are you talking about?
There's gotta be another connector.
There we go. I was pressing the wrong button.
That's not enough. I gotta find another one.
Try already. Take this. Oh, so goddamn sick of you.
There's one.
Another distributor.
Enough of this.
I need another way to drain its power.
All right, how do I?
Laundra can't keep his shield up when he attacks.
If I die, you die. End of the line. You will not defeat me. I will build a new world, adored by my loyal followers.
Orbs powered by those
While
cables.
you
Shield too.
choke on fallout. Right until Nemesis rips apart your pathetic planet!
Whatever you say.
For you!
Okay, I see where it's at.
I will not be stopped!
It's the two up top.
No. Making me feel alive. Time to roast.
One more. Got it. Orbs down. Now for my spear. Gotta shut this monstrosity down for good.
Why did they do that? They
Whole thing's on fire!
come on. First it's R1.
Almost done.
Now it's R2. Then it's R1, R1, R2, R2. Give me the same button.
You really do ruin everything, don't you?
Sake, I'm inside this thing's head. Gonna need a quick exit.
On my way!
Damn it! Come on! Hold on.
We've done it. Woo!
Sure how to land this thing. We've got to work on that. We did it.
We did it.
I wonder what everyone back in the settlement thinks about what just happened. To see a metal devil rise from the dead?
Guess you better report to the Admiral and find out. Go on, it's okay. I'll catch up.
Don't leave me waiting too long.
Okay.
Silence? It's done. Laundra's dead.
Excellent. I expect he put up a fight.
Yeah, you could say that. He, threw a Horus at me.
Did he? That couldn't have been easy to defeat, even for you.
I had help from one of the Quen. And I'm sending you some data from Laundra's implant. See what you can find out.
Londra's personal logs should indeed be fascinating. I'll keep you posted on my progress.
With Roger
Okay.
gone, I could poke around the burning shores for a bit. Or I could head for Fleet's End and get back with Seika.
Okay. It's a quick save. It'll let me. Gotta be standing at exactly the right spot. Come on now. All right. I'm gonna go on and split the episode here, and we'll come back and do a little bit of after stuff as well. So. All right, let's go ahead and try to get everything we need. Okay. So from here on out, after the story's done, my goal is to straight up finish the trophies and stuff. So that's what we will work on, I guess. Did I do the right thing? Okay, let's go ahead and manual save it. That was something else, I tell y'all. That was a pain in the butt, but we done it. And we loot it too. That's all that matters. You know? All that matters is that you get that loot.
Got something that might interest you, Huntress.
Oh, you do. The Emperor's Reign. That's a lot for that. That is... okay, not something I want. That's a sharp shot that has different stuff on it. Okay. I want to get it all, but I don't know if we'll be able to in one playthrough. I'm trying to figure out how to actually get up there. That's the problem, is I don't know how to get all the way. Oh, there it is. Up here.
I might have just the look for you.
Aloy, when we saw the Metal Devil rise from the hills, it was as if the time of ashes had come again. To think the two of you defeated it by yourselves, it staggers the imagination. And that's not even your most important feat, as far as I'm concerned. Thank you for returning our lost brothers and sisters. What else can I say but that we are in your debt?
All I ask is that you give my friend here the credit she deserves for all the risks she took.
I would have it no other way.
Is he gonna try to take your focus?
I was wondering the same thing.
Well, he can't. You're gonna need it. I'll show you why. Seika, meet Alva, the two of you will need to coordinate in order to reunite the expedition.
Beta briefed me already. I'm so glad to see you guys. You should have heard the cheer that went up when I told the others here in Landfall that your half of the fleet survived.
Diviner Alva, it's an honor.
Likewise. Well, we can chat about all the details later. For now, shouldn't you two be celebrating the fact that you just took down a Zenith and a Horus? Come on. Away with you.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty terrible at celebrating. I don't even know where to begin.
Well, I'm a sailor, so it usually starts with alcohol. I think we have some bilge blaze. You know, spirits distilled from whatever hasn't spoiled in the ship's stores.
Oh. You make it sound so good.
Yeah, it's not really for beginners, so you get a pass this time.
Okay.
But there is something I wanted to talk to you about. Meet me back where we first met when you can, okay?
Okay. I'll see you there.
All right.
So, Seika wants to talk. It's good. And I know I need to move on soon, but I'm not really ready to say goodbye to her just yet. Before I find her, maybe I should look for her sister around the settlement, just to see how she's holding up. Get a good glide in.
It's you. My sister's friend.
Yep. It's me.
Hi, Kina. I'm Aloy. We didn't get properly introduced before.
Of course. Seika told me about everything you did to bring me back. You must think I'm such a fool.
No,
I keep replaying everything in my mind, and I still can't understand how I could have been so wrong. When Walter appeared to us, he really did seem divine.
Well, he had a lot of experience manipulating people. Centuries, really.
He promised a whole new world, with me at his side. To think it was all a lie, and I fell for it.
Look, you've been through a lot. I'm sure it will take you some time to work through it. Just try to remember that Seika's been through a lot too, okay? She risked exile to find you, not to mention death.
And I abandoned her. I don't know if she'll ever forgive me.
She will. But you might have to work for it a little.
I'll do my best.
Good luck, Kina.
All right, what else? Any other side quests or anything like that? Not here.
It feels strange to be back here. So much has changed.
Careful.
What we're going to do is just buy or save our game, and then I'm going to go on and finish the story of this. I want to save as a manual save just over this part, and then that way we're going to save it again, and what that's going to do is give us 2 saves so that if I need to go back, I'll have 2 identical saves and I'll know exactly what to go back to and stuff, and I can go past it if I want to and then come back or whatever. Where is she wanting to? All right. Not what I was trying to do.
Okay, so Seika's waiting for me where we first met. There's no reason to be nervous, right? Yeah, right.
They make this seem like something's gonna happen, but
There she is. You must feel pretty good. Got your sister back, your people. What's next for the woman of the hour?
that Stormbird.
You're the one who ripped apart a metal devil from the inside. I think you should get a bit of credit, too.
Maybe a little.
As for what's next, the Admiral's going to need my help to reunite our half of the expedition with Alva up north. And after that, I don't know. I don't think things will ever be the same with my sister, or my people.
You're not gonna sail back with him?
I want to see home again. Someday. But things have changed. The Quen don't know what to do with me, and I don't know where I fit in. I guess you know what that's like.
Yeah. For a long time, I hated the idea of home. For me, it meant where I grew up, where I wasn't wanted. But the thing is, the last few months, I've realized that home isn't really a place at all. It's more like the people I want to be with.
I like that.
Oh, family.
And, well, more and more I've been thinking, I want to be with you. And I was hoping that you felt the same way.
Everything we've been through, fighting machines, fighting the Horus, fighting Londra, that has been my life for 2 years. Just one enemy after another, with the biggest still to come. There's so much at stake. I try not to think about it, but when I do, sometimes I can barely breathe. It's all I can handle. I just don't have room for anything else.
Of course. It can't be easy for you.
I know this isn't easy for you either. Dealing with your sister and your tribe and your future with them. But I know you can handle it. Because you're strong and you care. You're an example to everyone. Especially me.
I'll miss you, Aloy. Thank you for everything. I mean it.
Take care of yourself.
We could go back and see the other options, but that's the one I'm choosing anyway, so. Defeated Londra and his horse. We have completed it! It's done! Yes. Well, Burning Shores is done, y'all. Let's jump back into it and go ahead and congratulations on stopping Walter Wandra and finding the missing Quinn. You are now free to continue exploring the Burning Shores and complete any unfinished quests and activities. A new tier of challenges is also available in the arena at Tanox's Memorial Grave. Thank you for playing. You're welcome. Thank you for making.
Aloy, with Gaia's help, I've managed to decrypt a part of the data you sent. Suffice it to say, we have much to discuss.
Meet me back at the base then. My room.
Very well.
Epilogue. Okay, so there is more. Yeah, baby, there's more. Heck yeah. I wonder if we can talk to her again.
Wherever your journey leads, know that I'll be rooting for you.
So, I want to see if I can figure out what this is. Hey, Nameless, we just finished Burning Shores. We just finished the main quest of it. Lurk! No! No lurking for you.
Machine's resistant to fire.
It's so funny. They sound like a raptor crying. See, that's not what was supposed to happen. That is.
A ruin. One of those shops. Maybe there's another figurine inside.
Oh!
Huh. I'll need a code to get inside. Huh. Status. As someone carved their code at the top of the nearby tower.
What tower? Okay. The Fandom Zone. It's got to be that.
Ready, ready. Okay, let's see if that code's still up here.
All right, well, I don't see the code. Oh, okay. So I do see what that's supposed to do. All right, y'all gonna have to give me just a second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh, I gotta fix my microphone too after I had it on too. Sorry, I did not mean to move that. My darn ear is itching really bad. Ooh. Man, I don't feel good. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, so if we can't find this code, then I'm just going to look it up. I wish Bad was here. I'd get him to look it up for me. Nameless, can you look up something for me? It says that it is Fandom Zone. All right. So there is a way to get up here. I seen it just a second ago, so. All right. I do not see a carving anywhere. So let's look it up, y'all. This is Fandom Zone. I do have it. I played it, remember? Oh, okay, I got you. We're supposed to. I know. Okay. So it says up here that there is a heart. Yeah, that guy called Aloy a ginger not long ago, before we killed him. There it is. 11/14/64.
One more figurine for the collection?
All right, so we have one more figurine to find, and it's over here somewhere, I think. No. I don't know where it's at. It looks like a T-Rex right there. So the Pangea figurine. Okay, what we're looking for is there's one more, and I'm not sure where it's at. So we'll probably find that later, but there's one more that I have to get, and most likely I know kind of what it is. I'm going to just fast travel here. What do you want me to get? Nameless is giving me a free snack. So we're going to do this, y'all. We got Tootsie Rolls, and I got 2 of them. And there we go. Disclaimer, the only time I eat candy is on here when y'all give them to me. ghost level up.
It's not gonna take much damage from fire.
I don't understand what the heck is going on with this. Why it was not killing them. It makes no sense. Thank you, Nameless. All right. I got back from the little boy's room and the figurine was just gone. The cases alone were worth a week's pay. Tried using Find My Case. I got a ping from the parking garage northeast down the street. Then it cut out. Hate that place. All underground and creepy. I put the Secura case in lost mode, so it's unsellable. North east down the street.
Underground ruin. Might be the one from the data point about the stolen figurine. That machine was built to kill hunters. Stalkers!
All right.
Seems like the place. Now to find the figurine. Those old wrecks might be a good place to start.
I did. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get her to come in. And yeah, I did tell her to. She's followed me. Y'all, I got to.
Better keep looking.
I got to get my oh my gosh, my ear. It is just absolutely killing me. underground.
There's no figurine here.
So there's something in here I know. A nameless, I don't know if I even said it, but
Better stay alert.
she did follow me, but she doesn't have the app or know how to use the app. You like my mama, don't you?
No luck. It doesn't look like that figurine's in here. There.
All right, I needed that.
Looks like this is the last floor. Hopefully the figurine's still down here. Found it. Another figurine.
That's green.
Set now. I might be able to answer all the questions at those consoles in the park. Sounds like more machines. Not good. Shooting that should release a cloud of spores to hide in.
I can't get out this way. How the heck do I get out of here? There's still another one in here. Where is he at?
Stalker override's fixed, but now to actually use it.
hate these things. All right. First thing let's do is get out of here. Go straight up. Out of here if we can. Woo! That was something else, y'all. All right, let's go over here. We'll stop. Oh, wait. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that later. Because if it's still there, I'll know that I have to, so. It's fine, Nameless. She won't care. She won't ever put it on her phone and use it.
Falling gently. Better use something other than fire.
Okay. No, it's dinosaurs. These are like raptors. They're a play on raptors. There's actually 3 different machines that are like raptors. There's another one somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. What is that? I don't know what that machine is. It could be my flying mount, but I'm not sure. So I thought that I was at it, but it's actually Raptor Raid that I was at. Is this it here? I don't think so. All right, we're gonna try to find that place and turn that in. Just finding it's the problem, because here we go. This is it. Okay, so we have to answer the questions.
This is Dino Digits. Your next question is, during the Portal Pandemonium, how many portals were torn open?
All right, hold on.
Got my data somewhere.
Hold on. I am going to use the thing. All right.
Welcome back to Dino Digits. The next question is, during the Portal Pandemonium, how many portals were torn open?
I think this might be related to those figurines I picked up.
Sorry, try again.
It says from left to right, so
Ready? Here's our next question. In the first Pangea, Jane's ID can be seen on her first day at Port Tech. What is her ID number? Sorry, try again.
all right, if I can figure out which one it is, then I can go ahead and do it all.
Ding, ding, ding. You did it.
Huh. A dinosaur hologram appeared. So what happens if I get all 5?
All right, superfans. The next question is, what was the portal code to reach Pangea in the... That's correct. Jane would be proud of you.
Another hologram for the statue.
All right, I know what I'm doing now.
Do you know the next dino digit? During the portal... Correct! This is Dino Digits. Your next question is... Wrong! Haha! Just kidding. You aced it. Well done.
Yeah, just look it up and it tells you the codes.
Welcome back.
The best way to do it.
The next question is...
I don't have time to sit here and go through all of it, so...
Congratulations! You've won Dino Digits. You will receive a... Oh, what's that? A special transmission from beyond the portal? Well, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for playing. This is Craig T. Young, signing off.
You did it! I can't talk long, but I had to get this transmission to you. I might be a portal-hopping, commando-conquering dinosaur hunter, but you're the real multiverse master for tracking down all these prehistoric predators. Oh, crap. Trevor's got Queen Rex after him again. Gotta get back to the hunt. See you in Pangea. Jane out.
All right, that is that one done. We've got a few more things to do, like go back really quick to Sylens, and then we'll come back over here. And after this video, I won't do any more videos probably. I'm just going to straight up stream, and that'll be it. So you can catch anything that you're looking for later on at that point. And we got to find where we're going. So is it this? Just fast travel back to where we came from. Oh, the Forbidden West. Here we are.
Okay, Sylens is waiting at the base. Beta and Gaia, too. As for everyone else, I should let them focus on their own missions. Get them up to speed on the Burning Shores another time.
So thank y'all all for joining me for the Burning Shores. The rest of it's just going to be clean up at this point. Clean up 100% and stuff like that.
Welcome back, Aloy.
You're back. And after mingling with the Quen, I imagine that you're eager for some intelligent conversation.
There are some pretty special people among the Quen. If you drop down to Earth once in a while and did a little mingling yourself, you might realize that.
I have more important matters to deal with. Like the data you recovered from Londra.
You found a lead.
Indeed. A log entry he wrote shortly after the Zeniths escaped the destruction of their colony. I'll send it to you. There is much to unpack, but most importantly, Londra theorizes about how Nemesis might be countered. His musings include a list of 21st century corporations that manufactured state-of-the-art weapon systems. It's possible that one of these weapons could be deployed against the enemy. I'll have to investigate each company, of course, locate their facilities, unearth their technologies, determine their efficacy, and whether they can be brought back online.
All by yourself, huh?
Well...
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you found something that can help. But I've been wondering why you stayed behind with us. And it's the challenge, isn't it? The chance to prove you've got the biggest brain of all.
My reasons are mine alone.
And that's why you'll always be alone.
I wish that Sylens had been a good guy.
Aloy.
We're going to miss him.
Nemesis is not a threat that can be defeated single-handedly. I am grateful for your extraordinary contributions.
I have a feeling that they're going to make Sylens, they're going to try to redeem him and in number 3 and try to make him sacrifice himself or something.
We might thaw that icy heart of yours yet. Now let's see what he found.
All quests complete. January 16th, 3012. Oh my gosh. I will be turning 200 and 233, 231. Yeah, when that hits, I'll be 231. Good evening. Hold on, I gotta fix this. All right. The arm got pulled way too far down and it was bugging me. We finished up the story, Miss Nerdy. The last 72 hours were catastrophic, to say the least, even more dramatic than my final days on Earth. I'm fortunate to finally have a moment to settle down and take stock of the situation. First, a well-deserved pat on back for my own instincts. It's clear now that my misgivings about the experiment are the only thing that kept me alive. If I hadn't got an early warning from the surveillance worm I installed, I undoubtedly would have perished shortly after the containment breach. How, I can only conjecture. Many were lost when the entity vented the airlocks. Others were strangled by hacked specters. Devin Miller choked on his own vomit. Ew. Suffocated by his personal shield. Oh! As disturbing as all that is, the voice of the entity that echoes in my mind, I felt a brief surge of hope when I managed to detonate the main plasma conduits in the lab sector. But just as I realized other sectors had been compromised, my implant reverberated with the transmission. First, it sounded like my own voice, then a chorus, then a hideous cacophony. Walter, I am you, over and over again. It knew I was to hit the conduits. How do we stay ahead of our own shadow? That which remembers every thought we've ever had. For now, we run. We have to retrofit the ship as we go, acquiring materials along the way to print a faster drive. Okay, I agree with Tilda. We must head for Earth, as it's the only place we can gather additional technology and biomass to improve our chances over the long haul. Though I'll be damned if I spend the rest of eternity trapped with the likes of Gerard Beery, Eric Visser, and Robina Suter. Sooner rather than later, I'll have to find a way to cut ties with this detestable crew. All that said, I keep hearing its voice in my head, and when I do, a singular fear grips me. What if it catches up with us? Is there any way to fight it? Not with the tools we have now. It knows them too well. But maybe the answer lies in the unknown. Back in the ruins of Earth, the 2050s and 2060s were a golden age for defense conglomerates. Surely buried among all those testing grounds and R&D labs, there must be a weapon or a prototype that will throw the enemy for a loop. It bears looking into. Off the top of my head, some places to start. Fast. I doubt the fleet of Horus units could halt this foe, but if I know Ted, right before he blundered into ending the world, he was grasping for his next blockbuster. Metallurgic, my Esterile competitors, I don't know what that word is, poured a lot of resources into defense after it became clear that they couldn't beat me in materials acquisitions. Recorp, cheap drones and misfiring railguns for bottom feeders, and petty autocrats. But once upon a time, they had a blue-chip research division. Certain Tant. If I recall, they employed quite a few semi-reformed black hats with interesting ideas about military decryption. Gideon, an obnoxious family to be sure. But they developed a number of state-of-the-art systems before FAST at their launch. Faint hopes, all of them, but hopes nonetheless. No question, our best course is to stay ahead of the monstrosity, this self-created nemesis. But if flight fails, I'm not going down without a fight. So one way or another, I will need a dagger in my boot, and our old home is the best place to find one. So, all of those places...
Londra's thoughts could really help us in the fight against Nemesis.
All of those places will be where we have to go to get... well, to do things in Horizon 3. I'm positive, so that's going to be awesome. But that is going to do it for the recordings, and I shall see y'all in the next one. All right. So from here on out, we're just going to run through and do stuff that we don't have to record. Y'all can look up stuff for me. Anything I'm trying to find at this point, I don't consider it spoilers, so have at it. Let me know what I need to do to get what I need to do. Start a new game plus. Hey, beta. Okay. I'm looking for my stash. Why? What was going on? I've already... Wait a minute, what? That ain't right. How did you do that? And I'm sorry I couldn't answer. How did you do that? I should have recorded going to Gaia too, but it's all right. Okay. How dare that sorry little sack of dung beetles burn you? I'm sorry you done that. Miss Nameless, are you still here? We got dinner right there.
Snow crunch under my boots.
All right. So what we got to do is look and find
Safe travel.
I was going to ask you, do y'all want to see me just run around and mess around in this and just work on trying to get all of the rest of the trophies and stuff, or do y'all want me to play something else? The heck is that? Fire bristlebacks. I can switch over if y'all want me to. What I was going to say. I mean, I don't have to. Okay. Oops. Well, I'm gonna travel back down here then right quick. There's a few things that I need to do. We'll just go right there. And I'm gonna pull up the trophies. All right, let's see what we got to do. That one has been done, it looks like. Did I get it? I did get it. Okay. How do I unpin? Oh, it's supposed to unpin it once you get it. Stripes at the hunting grounds. Won first place in 2 gauntlet runs. Machine Strike challengers. All right, let's go find some Machine Strike people and we'll see what that is all about. Well, I tell you what, that's fine. We've got these here. Okay, learn the new skills. Nice, that's fine. We got to purchase an outfit and a weapon. I've already got that. Right? Yeah, I've already got that. No? What? How do I not have that? I've already done that. Okay, our outfitter is up there. I know good and well that I've done that. And I can prove it by going to my inventory. This bow, the Sun Scourge, or not the Sun Scourge, I guess, but it's one of the bows down here. The Black Tide Sharpshot bow is from the DLC. Outfits. The outfit that I am actually wearing, and there's one there. And then the outfit that I'm actually wearing, this one, the Quinn Deadeye, is also from here. So
the wilds if you need.
I'm gonna buy this one. Oh my gosh, I don't want to buy it, but it's got the other stuff on it, so I think it would be good to have. So, all right. So maybe I had not bought one of those. Where did the man go with the other stuff? Yeah. Maybe I had found them? I don't know. So they tried to throw me into a romance with that new character, but I would not do it. So I didn't want to go through all that mess. There we go.
You on guard duty soon?
Yeah, well, all right, that's proof that I did do it. So, nowhere to look out. Yeah, I want to get all of those, but I don't know what it's going to take to get them. So, all right. Well, let's look at Quest, jobs. All right, so that's what I want to do, actually. There's a Stormbird, and there's the other stuff I need to do, too. So Let's go see if we can't find that Stormbird. And it should be over this way, right here. To activate that quest.
I heard the latest batch spent their time at some kind of...
I need to buy or make some fast travel kits.
Still ended up a farmer.
Y'all see that huge bird flying around up there? I've got to see if I can figure out a way to kill it.
That's a big storm. It's only over that island. I've never seen that before. I could get a closer look from the sky. Carefully. Was that a Stormbird? That Stormbird's headed into the clouds. I could track it with my focus. That Stormbird's behaving erratically. I think it's seeding the clouds somehow. There it goes! It's gone again. That was close. I gotta keep tracking it. Machine can't move. I could grapple in for a big hit. Whoa. Stormbird discharged a lot of energy.
All right.
Components are busted. Might have caused it to malfunction. It's a good thing this place is deserted. Could have caused some real damage. I'll stash this away for later.
Okay. I don't know where our Stormbird, wherever he was, our Waterwing went. Is that my Waterwing? I think it is. He did. Poor thing. That Stormbird fried him. I'll have to go find another one. It's over here.
An improvised transmitter. Flight path should be nearby, along with his data.
So, I don't know what to do. Literally don't know what to do. I do know that there's another door up there that I need to get to, and I can't get up there without my bird, so I'm gonna have to go get another bird and come back, I guess. We got it.
The pint? Looks awesome.
The mighty pint. Okay.
And it's got directions carved into it, but they're incomplete. There's a note attached. Delver this belonged to was marooned here. Thought they were on a wild goose chase. I wonder what they were looking for. I better keep an eye out. Maybe I'll find what happened to the rest of them.
We gotta find the water wing, so fly to the starting coordinates. All right, let's save. Let's grab that. We having lobster tonight. That's something I ain't never had. Nameless, Nerdy, have y'all ever had lobster? Is it any good? So looking at what I actually have to do, there's really not anything I can do. So on this part anyway. Lobster, what is that? I don't know what, are you talking about a biscuit? Won't let me drive it.
Not the worst way to get around.
It's like a suit.
Time to disembark.
I don't usually eat that fancy stuff. Waterwing Mount site.
Hunt will be a little quicker if I use plasma ammo.
That's the one that I want. What is he doing? So it's two Apex and a regular one. If he comes back up here again, I'm going up there and getting him. Doing this at nighttime was a bad idea. And I cannot override an Apex, so... Come on, buddy. Come on, back over here. What is he doing? Come on. Got him. Oh, man. There we go. That was a little bit terrifying trying to do that. What is that? It's supposed to be like a pterodactyl and seagull together, I think. Or a pteranodon and a seagull, or a pterodactyl and a seagull, or something like that.
An improvised transmitter. Flight path should be nearby, along with his data.
These are like sky races, from my understanding.
Uh-oh, I'm losing the signal.
Most of the coast is overrun. The swarm will take the rest soon. Then, inland. USRC's drawn a new defense line to the east. Anyone between it and the bots this time tomorrow's as good as dead. Our last recon's at Pangea Park. Pasha had a VIP card for that place. What a dork.
Yeah, it's like a mini game.
Just once.
It's a mini game to unlock data.
Now the park's just another piece of land we're barely holding. Plenty of losses. Underreported, no doubt. I'm running out of time. After Pangea Park, LA will fall. And to complicate things, I've been feeling eyes on me at base. Observing. Suspecting. I need to leak what I have as soon as I get back. When people see the footage I have, they'll understand. There's no hope. The end of the world's already here.
The Pharaoh Plague was closing in.
Okay. Yeah, on Hogwarts Legacy it was like that. Now if you look here, there's actually these things here. They have to be done as well. I don't know what the heck to do. We've done Pangea Park, but all of these we actually have not finished. Dreadwing primary nerve. That's going to suck. All right, so the other one that we were after was this guy right here. So let's just fly on over there. The rest of this game, I think I will do after this stream. I will do the rest of it off stream to finish it up. I'm going to finish up Hogwarts Legacy off stream besides the playthroughs of the other characters or the other houses. So we'll see how that goes. Also, skills, I can do... I can do that. Undo that. And that means I got to get 5 more points will get all of these things unlocked of the originals. And then the last one is going to be getting 3 for each of the bottoms, and then I think it's 3 and then 5 for each of them. So we got a lot of stuff to do, and we may have to do a New Game Plus after I've 100%ed everything. We'll just have to see how it goes. I think that ghost levels is how we're going to do it. You just got to keep leveling up. But I don't know if you get that much for ghost levels or not. I enjoy flying around in this game. It made me so mad the other day when I was trying to fly into that area, and it would not let me fly to that area the way I want it to. It made me so mad. I hate when they do stuff like that in the game. But I love flying in this game. I'm actually shocked that I did not get attacked by one of the Apex water wings. What was that? Oh, it was okay. But hey, look, the storm is gone. So that Stormbird, we got it. That was its own little event. I thought that was pretty cool. Miss Nerdy, what kind of pasta are you eating? And why are you not sharing with us?
There's a flight data start point nearby. Could fly up, follow the path, and repair the data.
What kind is it?
Lillian Barnett, Recon Squad 21 West. Today, our unit was sent to status check a battalion holding the pier. I saw the civilian guard numbers, and my heart sank. Hash's unit was there. Even from a distance, we could see the bots swarming the area. We had to keep the vert high, but it was clear. There was no one left. We called it in as we saw it. But that evening...
How can you have red sauce with no meat?
I caught a glimpse of a media update sent to go out, based on our report. Only it wasn't. Enduring victory triumphs at Santa Monica. The bastards are covered...
That just ain't right.
My best friend threw himself into the meat grinder. And
That just ain't right. Oh my goodness.
These lies can't stand. People need to see the truth.
But they never did. I wonder what happened.
Okay. There's 4 more aerial captures. What is that? Okay. We gotta find the source of that signal. That was a big boss fight I went through earlier. I don't know if y'all were even in here while I was doing that. We took that Horus down, that big thing there. We had to kill it. Oh my goodness. Oh no! I can't do whole grain. I don't know why. If I eat whole grain pasta, spinach of any kind, or like a wheat bread, I feel like a mule kicks me in the side every single bite. As soon as I swallow it, almost, I don't know what causes it. I asked the doctor about it, and he said, "Oh, that's simple. Just don't eat it." Yes, ma'am, it is. Don't know what causes it.
One of those improvised transmitters. Following its flight path should repair the data on it.
There's one there. I don't even know where the rest of them are at. So we've got 2 more that we see, but I don't see any others. Maybe we haven't found them yet.
I'm getting too far away from the flight path.
Barely made it back today. We were sent to extract data of great importance to Zero Dawn. Our mission led us to this freaking bougie baby clinic in the hills. Why does a superweapon need info on embryo storage? Soldiers, civilians, we're being churned into biomass slushies for this? None of it added up. But there wasn't time to dig deeper. The swarm was eating the hills around us. We barely got back to the vert. The 4th, 9th, and 11th MRBs put up a good fight against a Titan. I doubt many survived.
I love slushies. They don't love me. They make me gain about 100 pounds.
Pasha always said one day he'd buy a mansion with a view of the Hollywood sign. Then he died for Zero Dawn. Whatever the hell it really is.
The public couldn't know the truth. Elizabeth knew it was the only way.
All right, the next one is over here. And after that, I don't see question marks. I don't see I don't see question marks even. So maybe they put some aerial captures up here, because if we look right here is where our base is. There's an unknown thing there that I have never seen. And I have went through all of these before. There's one there. There's Fire Gleam. Oh, yeah, I mean... I don't know where the others will be at, but... Hitting the bots with the stinky shoe! Shoo! Wait! Goodness! We just got a new shelter. And I had not seen that shelter before, so... By the way, just a heads up, I have upgraded to Discord. And our Discord now will have assets for content creators. If you want to you want to make something off of a game I play, I might have uploaded a logo or a title that I have captured myself. If you want to do some work and take the backgrounds out or something like that, then feel free to use that stuff I posted in the assets section. Also, we are going to be posting oh, hello there. Is that a rollerback? We're going to be posting
Coordinates for more flight data are in the sky near here.
Game control schemes. And so that means that what we can do is we'll have a thing for each game for the defaults, and people can go in there and post a screenshot or a text explanation of it or something. What the heck is that?
Today's recon went past Griffith, or Heaven Sent HQ, former HQ, whatever. It's been shuttered for months. I remember when it was still an observatory. Pasha and I went the weekend before the Walter Laundra takeover. I bet Laundra's just fine right now, in a bunker somewhere, or snobbing it up in space like Far Zenith. One thing the rich do right, they always have their backup plans. So I took a page out of their book. I swiped some black boxes from scrapped Berts, a few emergency radios, hacked together a timed trigger. If I'm KIA or discovered and silenced, this story will be sent out.
I'll put this to good use.
What the heck? So she had a dead man switch, basically. There we go. We gotta find two more.
I'll make sure the truth gets out there.
She sure was determined. So what happened?
Another thing I'm going to add is maps for games, and I think that will definitely be something that I'll use myself. Where's mine? Where's Nerdy's? Come on now! What the heck, man? How dare you? Oh my goodness! Nameless! What the heck, man? All right, I'm looking up a map. So I'm assuming that there's going to be some down in these areas right here. So let's go over this area, and then we'll make our way down here. The Delver's Camp?
An abandoned camp. These Oseram might have been part of the crew I found elsewhere. But machines got to them.
Okay. Nameless, why are you messaging me on there? Oh, that's just mean. You're just a butthead. How dare you? Showing me that. So mean. If I don't show you my food, you fuss. What you having? Waterwing Mountain site. Okay. There's a camp there that we need to get. I'm stuck in the tree.
This equipment's been abandoned for some time. Looks Oseram. If they were delving, they might have left something valuable behind.
I doubt they did, but okay. So, all right. That's one of them. There is one in the south, about right there. All right. So let's just at least go find this one in the north first. And there is something else I need as well. it is good to not have to record and just play something when you're streaming sometimes. Recording adds a whole extra bit to it that just sometimes is like, I don't want to do this. You just want to sit back, throw your feet up, and enjoy your game, you know?
I'll put this to good use.
But what good use? It don't make no sense. One of the frogmen. Bile guts. I actually didn't even know that's what it was.
If I want its data, I'll need to follow its flight path.
Nameless, see what you've done? You made Nerdy go off of her diet. How dare you? That's just mean. Oh, it's fine. I'm getting hungry myself. It's all Nameless's fault. Nameless, I'm picking with you. What in the world? Oh my gosh. Ghost level up, reached level 63. So, ghost levels don't actually give you any points then, which stinks. Okay, there's one right there. I don't know how many others there might be.
That's all of them.
All right, it's right there. I think. I don't think you understand how normal people do. People pick with you because you're their friend. Saying, oh my gosh, look at that. That makes me hungry. It's all your fault because I'm hungry. Or that sounds so good. That's not saying anything bad about you. It's simply picking with you, Nameless.
Lillian Barnett, Recon Squad 21 West. We passed the old refugee center at Capitol Records. Of course, if you were fit to fight, it was more of a conscription facility, tearing families apart. Doesn't matter anymore. Building's a wreck now, devoured by the swarm. Not like USRC will ever let the public know that.
I need to stick to the flight path.
If I'm not sticking to the flight path, what am I doing?
Pasha always said he was going to record a big hit in those studios. Said being my holocam operator at LAHV2 was a momentary pause on the way to rock stardom. He should have spent...
All right, good night, Miss Nerdy.
Not Operation Enduring bullshit.
All right, here we go.
Everywhere will be like this. It's inevitable.
We got one more to do, and then I'm going to end.
Hopeless cause if they knew the truth.
Those last months must have been awful.
All right, we need to go aerial capture south, it says. Oh, we've already got it, so. All right.
Signal. Looks like there's one more recording to find.
So we actually had to get this one first, and that unlocks the others. What is this?
This'll break my fall.
All right, let's get this one. Get this done, and then call him back. Go straight up and then go do this last one.
I've had quite the night. The second I got to base, they bagged me. I came to with a lamp in my face. A pair of angry old men. They knew what I'd been up to. My local drives were destroyed. They didn't know how to get to my backups.
This is peaceful. Just soaring
That's
through
when
the
I
sky.
realized they were scared. My failsafe countdown had already started. Their time was running out. So they brought in their last resort. Some scientist named Elizabeth Sobek. She looked tired. But she laid out the truth. No sugar-coated bullshit. And I was right. There's no super weapon. We're all going to die. But there is a future. A hope that this was all for something. If Zero Dawn succeeds. If enduring victory can buy Sobek enough time. So here I am, piloting a vert out past the front. I can't erase all my backups, but I can at least make sure they never broadcast. A suicide mission for the cause. Wish Pasha could see me now.
All right, here we go.
The men and women out there won't ever know what they're really fighting for. But the truth is, we are fighting for the future. Even if that future is not for us. See you soon, Pasha.
Elizabeth gave her hope. And because of that, she kept Zero Dawn secret. Enduring victory held together to the end.
Hold on a minute. There we go. That's all of the aerial captures.
Huh. Picking up another signal. Looks like there's one more recording to find.
What? Where? Well, there's an outpost. We need to do it. Huh. I don't know.
I want you dead!
Alright, after this one's done and we've picked up stuff, I'm going to go ahead and end for the night, just to let you all know. I got some edits to do and some other stuff to do, so...
It's done. I hope this was the last outpost. Londra's MSP tests have ruined enough Quen lives.
All right. I didn't see any more of them, so I don't know. But let's go ahead and save. We'll save. We'll make sure there's nothing else to do. All right. Iridescence. All right.
Shine always bright.
So I'm going to just fast travel up here. Where is... There it is. Okay. Let's make sure that we've got everything quest-wise that we need to do. Main side, errands. We got to do Machine Strike. I'm not going to do it right now. I don't know how to do it. I've got these to do. I've got to do the hunting grounds. That's what I was working on, and I can't get them done right. The arena I still have to do. I thought there was another tall neck, and then I haven't done gauntlet runs, so I don't even know what they are. But we're going to go ahead. I'm going to save one more time, and I'm going to end there for this stream, and I will try to be on tomorrow. My feet and legs are swelling up pretty bad, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to, so we'll have to see how it goes. But without further ado, that's all for tonight, and I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a great night.